Hello, my name is Loni'e Austin, and I'm in the 8th grade here at TSMS. I'm here to introduce the last night of tonight's program. While freedom from formal enslavement came in 1865, African Americans were still not fully free. For the next 90 years that followed, they would be subjected to unfair laws and discriminatory policies known as Jim Crow segregation. When the Supreme Court decided that it was okay to separate Americans because of race, so long as facilities were equal, we learned that separate rarely, if ever, meant equal. Through direct action in the Supreme Court, Americans of all races would fight these laws, which were clearly unfair and a violation of our country's highest ideals. Finally, on May 17, 1954, 65 years ago from this day, the Supreme Court corrected its earlier error by declaring that separate but equal was unconstitutional because it was a violation of people's 14th Amendment rights. For the next 2 decades after this, our country would come to terms with the decision we all know as the Brown versus Board of Education decision. And joining us tonight are several area residents that remember what life was like before and after the Brown versus Board decision was issued. Here to introduce these residents and to ask them questions about their memories are 2 of TSMS students, Joshua Lawrence and Ziyah Troupe. I'll let them come up now and introduce our very special guests.
Good evening. My name is Joshua Lawrence, and I'm an 8th grader here at TSMS.
Good evening. My name is Ziyah Troupe, and I am a 6th grader here at TSMS.
Tonight, we are honored to be joined by 2 people who have vivid memories of an important time in our history.
Yes, that's right. They're here to answer some questions about a time in our past when people were not treated with fairness and separate did not mean equal. They're here to talk about their experiences with Jim Crow segregation and the fight to overturn those unjust laws.
Segregation refers to a system of policies that separate people because of their race. Thanks to the people like the individuals joining us tonight, we can now attend schools, go to parks and restaurants, and wherever else we want to go with our friends regardless of the color of our skin.
Before we begin, let's introduce our special guests. First, we are being joined by Mrs. Mary Call Proctor, daughter of the late Leroy Collins, former governor of Florida.
Miss Mary Call Proctor is a lifelong resident of Tallahassee with the exception of when she went to Gainesville with her husband. She grew up here and has an appreciation for our educational opportunities of healthy environment and caring and stimulating the community. She attended Sealy Elementary School, Elizabeth Cobb Middle School, and she graduated from Leon High School in 1960. She also went to attend Florida State University. Go Noles. Through the years, she has appreciated the opportunity to serve our community and she has volunteered with many positions in the community. We thank her for being here tonight.
Next to Mrs. Proctor is Mr. Byron Green.
Mr. Byron Green is a native of Tallahassee and is concerned about the quality of life of all citizens in the greater Tallahassee area. Mr. Green has led multi-scale and multi-institutional grants and program managements through the National Science Foundation at Florida A&M University for more than about 20 years, securing over $20 million for the NSF grant money for Florida A&M University. He is an active citizen in our community, and he is a member of the Florida Tax Watch, is on the board of the Tallahassee Symphony, and is a member of the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce. He is an active in leadership roles, and we are very happy to have him here tonight.